Hey YouTube, it's Amy, Hidden Butterfly 25. How are you? I figured it was high time for an update. I had tried to make an update like 7 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago, and for whatever reason, I wasn't able to upload it. My storage was too full. So I wasn't able to upload things at that point, but I guess that's okay because I have so much more information to give you guys now. The title of this video being called Murphy's Law is incredibly accurate. It feels like there has just been one thing after another, and something that I really should be so incredibly over the moon excited about. I haven't been able to fully enjoy and keep holding my breath that it's even going to happen because of all the other stuff that has transpired trying to get to this date. I had originally scheduled my skin removal surgery finally for January. The family that I was working with was going to be going away to India for 3 weeks, so that was going to give me the time off of work with pay, and I had it all set up for that. A little bit before Christmas of 2024, after I had had the deposit down, this was after already needing to pay an additional deposit because I had had a contract in place and it moved out past the year. So I had to make a new one, and in making a new one came an upped price amount for my surgery and more of a deposit. So anyway, like a couple weeks before Christmas, my boss for my daytime job told me that she was pregnant and that they needed to cut back on my hours because, you know, they really weren't utilizing me much anyway. They have an older child who's 3, and she was also going to daycare, so they really didn't need me all the hours that they had given me originally. But they wanted to continue to have me and keep me on because once the baby came, they wanted me to be back on full time to exclusively take care of the new baby. That put me in a little bit of a tricky situation because I would need to continue to work 2 hours every day, Monday through Friday, just getting the older daughter up and to school, but then also find a job to supplement the hours that I needed during the week, which was a little bit more difficult because the time frame that I was available was going to decrease. Plus, I needed to find someone that I would then have to leave come June. So for a while, I couldn't find something. I was getting a significantly smaller amount each week, and I had something that I was going to go to, and then that ended up falling through. So financially, I wasn't getting what I needed to get to be able to save to have enough for January. And there was like sicknesses and a couple other things going on at that time. So I couldn't take any nighttime jobs that I had together. Then I found out that the family wasn't going to be going away to India in January because they just thought it would be too much of a risk with the pregnancy. So I then ended up pushing it to April in hopes that I could have a little bit more time to figure out my day job situation and hopefully be able to get some nighttime positions to fill and be able to get more money for the surgery. So let's see. Then I found another day job to be able to supplement things. And I scheduled my surgery for April 22nd, which is a day after my 40th birthday. I had gotten 2 agency positions, which I would be working 6 days a week for overnight, including my day job, for a few weeks. And that was going to be great because that would give me the rest of the money that I needed for my surgery. So things were looking okay. And then I woke up with the right side of my face paralyzed. I had really bad pain behind my ear, a bad headache. I thought that I had an ear infection. I went to urgent care. They said my ears were clear, and by the next morning, the right side of my face would not move at all. I knew what was happening because when I was pregnant with my youngest, I developed Bell's palsy on the left side of my face about 5 to 6 months into my pregnancy. The thing with Bell's palsy that's so scary is they don't have a lot of information on it. They kind of have one track of medications and protocols that they do to deal with it. And recovery is a very variable process. There are, from what I've heard, 3 types of recoveries for Bell's palsy. There is a very quick recovery, which people usually see improvement and or mostly healed by 1 month. And then there's the people that are in the 3 to 6 month range. And then there's other people that it takes longer. They don't have a full recovery. They have a lot of other issues that kind of stick around, and there's no improvement for years and years and years and years and years, and they're stuck with it for the rest of their life. So as you can imagine, that's scary. As a person who struggled with their weight their entire life and felt like the only thing that they had was their smile. For that to go away on the verge of waiting your entire life to have skin removal surgery, waiting your entire life to be at your goal weight, that is the biggest sucker punch of all time. Besides the aesthetics of it, I was in extreme pain. From here, all on the side of my face to the back of my neck. Speech was impaired, even more so than now. Chewing was difficult, speaking was difficult. I still cannot close my eye all the way, so dry eye symptoms, pain, pressure, exhaustion. And here I am with two families that I just signed on for to take care of their little babies that I then had to cancel on, making me look bad to my agencies, letting down the families, and losing about $10,000. But there was no way that I would be able to do my job overnight with all the issues that I was having and the exhaustion. In my case, there wasn't any sicknesses that I had. There could be something internally that was going on, that because I was under a lot of stress, it kind of manifested into the Bell's palsy. So now I am at almost 6 weeks later. It'll be 6 weeks on Tuesday. I have regained some movement in the right side of my face. I can't do a full non-crooked smile, but when I smirk, you can see the indents in my face. Who would have known that I would go from hating wrinkles to being excited to see wrinkling in my forehead on the side, in my smile, things like that, because those are indications that my nerves are actually starting to work again. You would think that that would kind of be hard enough. But there was more in store. We had some family issues at home that we had to work through. And then my mother-in-law got sick. She's still in the hospital now. So my fiance has been trying to take care of seeing her. Her husband lost his leg due to infection not that long ago. So he's at home. So my fiance needs to go there to kind of take care of him while his mom is in the hospital. And then I started to work a new overnight position that is helping get my finances back up to still be able to have surgery in April. Got my plane ticket, booked the hotel that I'm gonna stay at. Kind of started to be able to breathe again, with seeing little bits of improvement in my face, helping for me to be not so depressed. Then on Thursday, I'm at work and I get a phone call from my oldest daughter's dad. And he tells me that my oldest daughter called him because she needed him to come to the house right away because my two dogs were fighting. My oldest dog, which I did not expect to be the one that was gonna get hurt, was covered head to tail in bite wounds from my younger dog. She had to be rushed to the hospital. I left work as soon as I went to the hospital. She needed to have surgery. 6 hours later, $3,000 later, she made it through surgery. They had to stitch a lot. She has 5 drains, but she's okay. It's been a whirlwind of emotions. Hey, stop licking your boo-boos. Stella, no, don't lick your boo-boos. I'm literally holding my breath because things are so touch and go that I won't believe that I'm gonna have this surgery until literally the morning I go in to have the surgery. I don't know what test we're being put through, but it's been a lot. I was all the way down to 121 with all the stress of everything. I had gone up to 139, and this morning I'm 129. I would like to be at least 125 for when I get surgery. I don't think it should be too difficult. I'm actually surprised that I didn't gain more because it is very easy for me to gain. I think within a week and a half after finding out that I had Bell's palsy, I was already up to 139. So I could have easily just continued, and I could be sitting here talking to you guys at 150 without even blinking an eye. I wanted to update, and I didn't want to update shit's hard. Shit has been hard lately. And just when I think that things are coming around and we're like pushing through, some other shit happens. So as of right now, my surgery is set for April 22nd in Miami with Dr. Z. I can't get all the procedures at once that I want done. One, for financial reasons. The other, because the doctor really doesn't want me to be under anesthesia longer than 5 to 6 hours, because you have to worry about other complications happening once you go past that mark. So I am having a still difficult to talk. Lower body lift with muscle repair and lipo to my flanks. And I am having a extended arm lift. They will also do lipo with that. That's just something that they do. I wanted to be able to get fat transferred to hip dips, which I think I'll have once they remove the skin. But with the $3,000 that I just spent for surgery for my dog, I don't think that I'm gonna have it to be able to do that, which obviously in the large scheme of things is not that big of a deal. But when you know that there's other surgeries that you need to have done, I'm probably going to need to have an upper back lift, bra line lift. I do want to get my breasts done, and I want to be able to get fat put into my butt because it's not cute right now. It's just been crazy. I want so much to be excited for this surgery. I want to feel good about myself, and right now I'm just in this kind of I don't even know. But anyway, this is my update. I'll try to check in again. Hopefully the Bell's palsy will improve even more over the next few weeks, hopefully before surgery. Hopefully things will stay uneventful in my life until then, so that I can get a bit of a reprieve, take some breaths, because I really need it, because I feel like life has been kicking my ass for quite a few months now, and I'm over it. So anyway, this is my very lengthy update. I'm sure there's things that I missed, but hopefully I'll be making some update videos and can put things into place there. I will also make sure that I have a video that includes the loose skin of where I'm getting the procedures done, so that you know, you guys can see my progress. And yeah, that's it. So I will talk to you guys later. And yeah, that's it. All right, take care, guys.